Alrighty, folks. We are back in it with another session of our Stone Prophet and the Sands of Har'Akir. I am your Dungeon Master, Dungeon Mister, joined by our wonderful players today. If you guys want to say hello,
Hello.
Howdy.
Hi.
and we are unfortunately down Big John this evening, so as per usual, his character will be, well, not usual for his character, but usual for a player missing in our Sand of Har'Akir game. You can probably guess what's going to happen to his character, but if you're guessing at
He's
this
gonna
moment,
die.
we'll find out. But let's talk a little bit about what happened last time before we get into what's going to happen this time. So, last time you were met with this wall of poisonous fog in front of you in these halls. Both Elias and Vivian vanished as the sands tend to take without warning here. Knowing you had a key to a hidden room, Doza took it, ran through the fog with a certain quickness to unlock and enter the room, finding nothing at first but a scroll and several papers crumbling to dust. During this time, Esquire and Big John debated burning the gas away, which worked wonders as they used Big John's torch to light it up, causing a massive explosion, harmed anyone nearby. Luckily, this even harmed the gummy mummy creature that was the statue and was also assaulting Doza at the time. Quickly, you all tried to escape the area together, with Doza retreating with expeditious pace. Elias did show up to kind of help urge his brother out, and as you all rushed out, you saw some strange ooze creeping along the ground and could hear echoes of the undead creature's breath throughout this complex. Coming back to the settlement of River's Shelter, weighed out your options, spoke to Piotr about your next move, not wanting to head back into these ruins. You wanted to get some rest, get out of this cursed semblance of a town. Rest didn't come easy to a couple of you, though. Doza and Elias both succumbing to their equal diseases, and the Tabaxi also grew horns atop his head in the middle of the night to match the demon that you slew. A byproduct of the belt, for sure. Taking what water you were allowed and creating your own, thanks to Duncan, as well as healing both Vivian when she showed up, and Elias of their diseases. Doza apparently could not be healed of his injuries. Thinking this might have something to do with either the belt, the creature in the ruins, or the disease he has, you hastily made your way out of River's Shelter, west along the dry riverbed, traveling through the day. Slightly easier here, as at least you could get some partial shade. Came across a couple of cacti and sandy ogre zombie along the way, defeating them easily enough, but you realized whatever was ailing Doza was actually more intense than first thought. You quickened your pace, hoping to get to the White Oasis in time. And that is where we're going to pick up. You guys, as you all are kind of starting to pick up your pace, a stiff breeze would flow into the space here, bringing
That
a
stiff breeze kills Doza.
I mean, it easily could, but it seems it's directed entirely towards Big John, as his body quickly crumbles and fades away into the sands. They
He is
take
definitely
another.
dead. Definitely dead.
God damn,
Yeah.
Sands got Big John again.
All right. Well, if he's dead, well, at least we can save Doza here. Let's move.
Blast's already running.
All right, so you guys continue on. Big John on his own. Quickness through the riverbed, the cracked and dried riverbed. Riverbread. You ever had bread from a river? That sounds good. Not this one, but along the dried riverbed, you what? Go ahead and arrange yourselves in the formation that you would like to be traveling in.
Which direction are we going?
You're going west.
West.
I'm gonna use the Twitch to figure out where I'm going because I can't get Roll20 starting for some reason.
Using the Twitch. Oh, I see what you mean. Well, you can't see it because everybody's walking off the edge of the map. You can arrange yourselves around Piotr and the lady.
Vivienne will stay with the people, with the NPCs.
All right, in the back.
Yeah, but not at the back. Piotr can be at the back.
So you're letting the 1 hit point Doza steer the front?
He's faster than everybody.
Oh, is he actually steering the front?
Yeah,
yes.
I was thinking about picking up the old lady and carrying her because I would still be faster than everybody.
She is too
And
big for your small form.
But I have the bells of strength of some kind.
That is true. That is true.
I should probably lead the front then, I guess, because I do have pretty high survival and perception.
All right.
Okay, yeah, I'll steer the front.
All right.
Would love to be able to roll though, but I think it's
Well,
jump game.
you're in the game,
Yeah, it's not.
You're in the game.
but you're not in the game.
No.
Get in the
Get in the
game.
game. Get in the game. Oh.
Tell you
Let's
what,
see,
I'll bring you to a page with no lighting to see if that helps.
see if this will work.
You tried refreshing?
Yeah, many times. I've tried like,
Clearing your cache.
yeah. So I'm gonna try.
It's usually the #1 thing for Roll20 not working is clearing your cache.
Mhm.
Those of you at home having problems with Roll20, clear your cache.
What are they doing on our Roll20?
You're gonna fix it all in the new update, though.
I mean, they have updates like all the freaking time.
Yeah, let's see if this works.
So is Esquire chilling in the back with everyone?
Oh, I think it's working. Maybe.
Like this. You're not supposed to have cache in your cache patchworks. But with Vivian leading the way, Doza right behind. Doza, do you want to carry Mindir? She won't deny it, but she doesn't want to be in the front.
I was gonna say if she's willing, I would pick her up and I would run ahead of everybody, like to get there as quick as possible.
I would say it would slow you down to their speed.
Then I don't need to. Like unless she's starting to fall behind, I won't. do
Nah,
it.
she's not slow. Like she actually seems pretty spry for a woman of age.
I mean, eventually Doza's just going to disappear from us if he goes at full speed. Is that his goal?
Well, my goal was to kind of lead the way, and I would be slowed down with carrying her.
Yeah.
But I
Sure.
would still get there a lot faster than y'all. But that's neither here nor there. We're all going to travel
If you
together.
want.
You guys are about a day's travel away at a fast pace if you do not make any stops.
Do I think I could just go
That sounds-
alone
yeah.
and find my way there?
100% as a DM, I'm telling you, your character would die immediately.
Very well.
This is not a game where you should go alone ever.
Damn it, stop being so cryptic, man. Just
I will do my best. Roll me a d20.
Who, me?
Anyone. First one to roll me a d20.
Yeah, I can't right now. I'm still setting my. I'm trying a different browser. And everything else fails.
Swear to Jeebus if you're using that. What is the Mac one? I don't even know what it's called. Safari.
No, Safari. No, I'm using Firefox.
This should work.
Yeah, you would think.
But when in doubt, Chrome is their preferred browser. We'll go with Elias with the 12. As you all are quickly making your way through the the cracked and broken desert riverbed.
There it is. It's chrome.
Did it load right up?
Yep.
But as you're making your way through the broken riverbed, sand just kind of occasionally like dripping down the sides, being blown off. You would start to feel low rumblings and hearing it kind of echo throughout the walls of this riverbed, the cliff of the riverbed. Some of the cliffs going up to 40, 50 feet. Other times the cliffs are about 20 or even kind of a slow gradual incline towards them. But you would start to feel this low rumble as you start to pace yourselves quickly.
Should we get out of the riverbed?
Esquire, are you able to tell what it is?
Is it really far, Steven?
You feel it on your feet. So it's you give me a perception check to see where the epicenter is, I guess.
I'll
it'll be pretty hard.
I'll activate the my tremor sense.
Absolutely.
That'll help me out.
Give me a perception check then.
Okay. Perception.
With
9.
a 9. As you're kind of all take a moment to kind of feel around, look around, trying to figure out what this could be. Cracks start splitting open along the center of this riverbed, stretching to the edges and even up the walls as a minor earthquake seems to happen and kind of starting to split the ground between you all. What are you doing?
I
Let's
would like
get
to
out of
immediately
the-
run out of the riverbed.
Yep.
Follow
Uh,
Doza.
And then as soon as I get to the bank, because
I will
it
say
was so
as you try
steep-
to run out of the riverbed,
Well, I do have climbing, and
I'm
I'm very fast.
I'm
I would
well
like to
aware.
help, and I would like to help
Uh,
everybody get up using my strength.
as you try to get out, you can see a torrential wall of wind kind of erupting from the sides of the riverbed as you kind of look over as boulders start crashing down along the sides. Everyone give me a dex save.
Okay. Rough.
Good 10.
Oof.
As boulders and rubble start falling down from the sides, both Elias and Esquire take 10 points of bludgeoning damage as they are knocked down towards the center, and you can see there's this almost like the walls of the riverbed erupt upwards, getting taller as you get closer to them, like this almost semi-optical illusion, semi-not optical illusion. I'm playing the wrong music. That's too uppity. I need in between is what I need.
I suppose we keep running forward.
Yeah, let's just.
As the ground in
go.
the center is starting to, it's not like splitting open wide, it's more like all these little fissures start to break here and there along the riverbed, the walls, everything around you is this earthquake,
Yeah,
essentially.
we're just gonna run forward.
Yeah, Esquires, Vivian, please look for the best path.
It's just a one path, isn't it?
It's a wide riverbed, about 40 feet, 60 feet wide in some spaces. As you can see, little spaces here and there cracking open.
Is this only happening in the riverbed?
You can't see above the riverbed.
Yeah, we can't get out of the riverbed.
Okay.
Vivian, if anybody can do this, you can do this, alright? Get us out of here safe. Doza's counting on it. And I'm gonna
Yeah.
give her a thumbs up and give her a bardic inspiration.
Okay.
I was going to try to keep an eye out as we're running at top speed.
So just simply keeping an eye out for what?
Like cracks, and
Like you're
uh,
trying to look at the best path to put our feet.
Essentially, okay, fair enough. That, like, what I will say, like, how Esquire described it is kind of what we're going for here. But give me a survival check. We'll say.
yeah, I'm gonna use that bardic.
All right. For a total of 12. As you're trying to lead the group through this trench, trying to find
Any
these
words of encouragement.
best spots. Yeah, just listening to the words of encouragement from Elias. I need everyone to give me a Constitution saving throw. As the grounds are in front and behind you start to kind of split and kind of collapse a little bit. Split's not the right word there. As areas start to collapse a little bit, Esquire and Elias, both of your feet kind of get caught as you're starting to run following this group. As Esquire and Elias both kind of fall down about maybe 5-10 feet below the ground. As the
I figure with my
as
tremor sense it might help me with stuff, but
it
it's
does not.
I'll
As soon as you hit that part, you feel it's hollow and you lose your balance. What do you do?
I'll go back and help Elias and Duncan if I can. Is it Duncan too?
I'll say
Esquire?
what does everyone else do? Essentially, what I'm trying to do here. Let's break in-game stuff. I'm trying to do a skill challenge here for you guys to survive and not die, not get crushed by rocks or earthquake or what have you. So if you have a skill,
so I failed my skill
that
challenge.
is a failure, which would make the next one harder. As Elias and Esquire are both stuck in a hole. Round around you, quaking.
Do I have enough knowledge of earthquakes or earth movement to know whether or not this is something that is going to get worse, or if this is kind of an isolated incident?
Trying to use knowledge to tell if it's going to get worse or better.
Or if is this something that's going to pass quickly, or is this something that we need to expediently get out of?
You need to expediently get out of this, obviously, because things are crashing down around you. Boulders and rocks flying, no check necessary for that. You know this is a dangerous situation.
Okay.
You're trapped in a riverbed with the walls, everything crumbling around you.
Don't keep on running, guys. We're down here. It's not like Big John. We're stuck.
As you look behind, both Elias and Esquire have fallen down a collapsed area.
Yeah, I'm gonna wild shape into a giant spider and try to climb down and get Elias.
All right, give me an athletics check as the spider. With an 11, as you try to turn into a spider, climb on down there, you would find yourself getting stuck, and as one of your couple of your spider legs creep down, they get crunched by several bits of stone and earth, as you take 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
And find yourself stuck there as well.
As a spider or not as a spider?
As a spider.
As a spider.
Yeah, I'm not. You don't lose your form. You're a spider as much as you want.
Okay.
Till it dies.
But you find a few of your feet there stuck. But you have kind of climbed about halfway down to this crevice as everything's quaking, dust flying all over the place.
I'll run down there and try to get Esquire and
Oh, no.
drag him back up with me, or pick him up and take him with me because I've got like also the strength and a like 10-foot straight up jump
Give me an athletics check.
from the belt.
It's gonna get harder and harder.
It is getting harder and harder the more failures that happen.
No.
With a 15, that is the...
Is that way? I was gonna say, do I need to know if that's a failure to do lucky or
So lucky is no
inspiration?
longer a reroll.
That's right. And but
Lucky
inspiration
gives
is-
yourself advantage. Inspiration is a straight up reroll.
But I can't know ahead of time if I fail.
No.
All right.
I believe you said 15 is the DC though.
I said
Oh, I
15
didn't- I
is,
didn't-
and then I stopped talking.
Yeah, I didn't hear you say anything, so I was like, yeah, going to ask the question before you did. I'm gonna risk it and
You
just
save
go
it?
with the 15.
15 is the DC. As you quickly leap out of the hole carrying Esquire, bridle or fireman?
It's gonna be like him on my shoulders, holding onto the horns.
All right, like a bicycle.
Yep. Like a penny farthing, because it's got that tiny wheel.
Well, yeah, and it's just one tiny wheel.
Yeah,
You would,
it's
you
a
would
unicycle.
feel Esquire, and he's just like vibrating. That's how it feels right now because
Well,
my
you know.
tremor sense is activated. So it's like my whole body is trying to feel the ground, and you're like losing that connection. So it's like a jackhammer. So when it gets like when it's not doing what it does, it just like freaks out.
And I would say eventually through this, both Duncan and Elias get out of this crevice, but as you kind of get up, Duncan, as you kind of peek back, you can see large fins sticking out of the dirt and ground about 120 feet back along the edges of this ravine.
Do I have any sense of what that is?
I'd say in this moment, I don't want you to use a thing on a knowledge check for knowing what those creatures are. It's something coming right towards you.
All right, we gotta move. There's something behind us.
Okay.
As you can
since
see the ground cracking up all around these large fins.
I would like to go forward a little bit and try to investigate the paths that don't look as hollow or as cracked.
Okay.
That makes sense.
I'll say using your blind sense again. You have that activated tremor. It's whatever. Yeah. Your tremor sense. Is it kind of like Daredevil moment or Spidey? Yeah, more like Daredevil. As you feel the pinging, and as actually Dementophobia is giving Doza Watcher's Inspiration. So anytime this session, Doza, you want to roll a d6, you can roll a d6 added to any roll. Damage, d20, you name it. As you feel some sort of presence from someone named Dementophobia for you, is gifting you with Watcher's Inspiration.
Thank you very much.
He needs that so bad.
But
He's dying.
I would say you can give me an investigation check. I'm going to make the investigation check higher than the DC it would be for perception, because it is kind of technically perception, kind of
Okay.
akin to what you were doing previously. But I can kind of see what you mean. Give me an investigation.
Investigation, you say? Come on. Can't roll low forever.
Apparently you
Yep,
can.
I can. All right.
You think you see a good way through, as you don't see any cracks in this area.
This
It-
way.
It feels pretty solid to you. As you kind of lead everyone through, and also feel free to use Piotr or if you want, not Mindir. She's useless in this, as she's just kind of being silent this whole time, following her best judgment. But you do feel free to use Piotr. As Esquire kind of leading everyone along this path where it feels pretty solid, the ground starts to give way, as indeed it is solid, as it doesn't collapse like previously, but it does start shifting as it moves kind of sideways and angles down, as if it almost like this large boulder from beneath the earth kind of lifts up and angles backwards, like on a teeter-totter. Is that what they're called? They still call them that? Yeah, like on a teeter-totter. I will need everyone to give me a athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay. So Piotr could like assess someone doing survival, maybe.
Ooh.
So let's see what he can do. You said athletics
Athletics or acrobatics, your call.
or acrobatics. I mean, acrobatics is a +1.
Alright. As Vivian, everyone else kind of seems to keep their balance and not go sliding down. Double check something. Yes. Vivian, you would see a large maw at the bottom.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh, jeez. Is everything okay?
Is everything okay over there? As everything
Very.
crashes. I don't know, it sounded like everything crashed.
Yeah.
Vivian, I need you to give me a strength or a dex save, your call. Actually,
My
you used
goodness.
athletics, so it's going to be a strength save.
Okay. I don't know
Hey.
the two. I don't know why-
Because you have
It's
Bless
not
or
clicked.
Bardic Inspiration somewhere clicked. It's not clicked on your... Oh, it's not clicked at all. I don't know
Yeah.
what that's from then.
Yeah, I don't know. It was doing that earlier.
You guys can still hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Everything okay over there?
Yeah.
Vivian, as this large maw kind of opens up, you kind of start kicking up. You can feel yourself slipping as the rest of you see Vivian kind of slipping. Some of you have hopped onto a kind of a different platform or part of the ledge here, or keeping your bearings, as Vivian is kind of barely holding herself up above this giant. Looks like a bird beak almost, but without the like beak quality to it, if that makes sense. More like a leathery carapace beak.
Alright, so using my innate
hanging on?
Yes,
you
you are
know,
hanging on, but just barely.
speed, could I get the whatever these creatures are as attentions and bring them away from everybody else?
You're not faster than them.
Joseph, I think me and Duck can do it. You just focus on staying alive, all right? I'm gonna give you Bardic Inspiration too. Duncan, remember when we were sneaking out at night? Remember the plan?
You
We
have
can do this?
mere seconds.
We can do this.
All right, so I'm gonna pick up some rocks and I'm gonna start throwing them away from our party and cast some minor illusion, trying to make it think that we're somewhere else, trying to deceive a little bit. And
Okay.
it's helping.
Give me a deception check.
You're a bard, right?
With advantage from Duncan helping out.
Is Duncan helping out?
I'll provide guidance.
I'll allow guidance, not advantage. Because also I don't think Duncan's proficient in deception. As this illusion of footfalls and boulders falling in the distance land Give me a deception plus a d4. With a 16.
Not
Plus
bad.
D4.
Oh,
As-
roll a D4.
It rolled it on there, because otherwise he has -4.
Oh.
He rolled a 2. So if you mouse over then -2, or mouse over the roll, you'll see
Oh,
that.
+2, +5.
Yeah. As you create this sound, you can see a couple of those fins darting towards it. The one below Vivian clamps down, not on her feet, but onto a rock, as it seems to hesitate for a moment. You can barely make out these tiny squinty eyes, as it, like a mole's eyes, can barely see you, giving you enough time to pull Vivian out, as you have started
Nice.
to gain a little bit of distance from these creatures, whatever they are.
Yeah. New character, who dis? I forgot that I can just do something. Steven. This time, I'll do the same exact thing, but I'll close my eyes, trusting my senses completely. And
If
what's
you
gonna
do the
happen?
same thing, the DC is going to be much higher.
That's fine. You can make it as high as possible. I cannot fail this one. Because what all of you see
I will
like
I will
multiple-
say redoing a skill for the same thing is going to be a no.
Is there?
I know
Is there
I
any
know what
way-
you're thinking, but it's going to be a no from repeating the same exact process.
but I was gonna make it
I
No.
I know what
my
you got.
only other ability that I can do. Okay,
You
fine.
can turn any roll into a 20. I gotcha.
Don't tell them no.
Can I use my knowledge of creatures to see if I can deduce what these creatures might be distracted by or attracted to in order to distract them or veer them off course?
Give me a nature check.
Nature.
Okay.
With a 22.
Nice.
This seems like a pack of boulets. Large land shark creatures. Is there a whole pack of them, different sizes and varying speeds? From what you've heard about these creatures, they don't have a home, but they do like food, as anything that moves is considered food.
Thing that moves is considered food. So if we freeze, they're gonna know we're still there. No, we just have to keep moving. All right.
Or if you provide them with a different meal.
All right. Throw. Yeah.
And
throw
feel free to add things that I am not describing to the environment. Like if I don't know, you tell me.
What? What do you mean? There's a whole hunk of meat here on the ground.
No, but
No.
like maybe like we find a loose tree limb, or we find I don't know.
Well, not a tree limb,
Like
but
that
yes.
fits down.
Yeah, like I don't know, like a boat, ruins. You tell me.
Okay.
Something to like tremors, for example, like on a solid rock or something, like to climb up, or feel free to add whatever you deem necessary to make your plan work.
Okay.
And I'll say yes and, or I'll say no but.
So can I take a ration out of my pack and try to throw it as far back toward the land sharks as possible?
I will say this is a whole pack of them. Your knowledge is one ration won't satiate them when they are after you-sized food.
Me-sized food.
Yes,
I don't
I'll
have
say-
it.
I'll say your nature is good enough to know that.
I don't have anything me-sized. It's food.
Nope. We don't.
Except for Doza.
Don't you have a companion like that bat, that bone Oh.
It takes an hour to make.
I don't know what happened to my voice. So that
as
happens
you-
when I'm scared.
As you guys are kind of making your way, what are you doing?
God, I don't have anything. Let's see, what does this do?
Don't even worry about your abilities, your character. Worry about what you would want to see happen in this moment. What your character would do, not necessarily what they can do. If that makes sense. Or what the environment could do for you. You tell me.
Does Duncan say, like, tell us anything about these creatures? Does he try to while we're running?
Duncan, you got like 10 seconds to talk, and what do you say? As you discover this knowledge that you've heard about years back.
I mean, they're land sharks. I've read about them. They're hungry. They want to eat us as food. I think that's pretty obvious.
Okay, so he doesn't tell us that if we stop moving. Okay.
I don't think
Stopping moving is a bad point.
Okay.
Yeah, these are not sandworms.
Okay.
I really want to blow one up. I don't have a bomb.
I think we just lay down and die, guys. GG.
No, just someone do something.
I don't have anything.
Just someone do anything.
All right,
Anything that
so-
you think's cool.
Doza is still convinced that he's the fastest thing there is. So he wants to use his agility and his quick speed to lure them away from everybody else to give them a chance to make it out of this canyon or riverbed.
How is he making himself seem?
I'm gonna start running back towards the land sharks,
Okay.
and then then I want, because I think they were keeping us inside the riverbed.
Well, it seems like the
so I was
riverbed area is kind of like the edges are shooting up from this earthquake. Like the ledges are getting bigger and wider.
Okay, I wasn't sure if the land sharks were causing, if that was their fins that I thought were rocks or something like that. But so basically, I want to be like, do like some sweet skateboard or snowboard kind of moves and start going up the banks and like leading them towards me back and
Zigzagging.
forth, zigzag moves.
All right, so trying to get their attention.
Those,
This is
before you go, Longstrider.
Nope, no moment.
I can't use my Wood Elven magic on him?
He's already gone.
Oh.
Too fast for us.
Doza, give me an intimidation check.
Doesn't
All right, I'm going to use a lucky, so I have advantage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use the D6 as well.
All right. The Watcher's inspiration.
Yeah.
As somebody here is watching you to do this
Hey.
with a 22 Doza. You guys see all of these kind of burrowing fins arched towards this cat as he is doing some sweet skateboard moves along the edges of
It's
this,
this
river
it gets
basin.
a really good
I know
fast
what you mean.
running start, and then because the sand is so
The
crumbly,
sweet gainer.
he skids on his
Sweet
shoes,
gainer.
doing some sweet drifts, and then starts running again.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Heck, you could even pick up a piece of bone, and then you can actually snowboard or whatever. I don't know. Sandboard. As you lurch along the ledges and drift on down and zigzagging through the canyon the opposite direction.
Riding the snake.
I want everyone, as this is, I gotta double check. Everyone to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my goodness gracious. All these
Yeah.
It's
throws.
exhausting, I bet. Oh god.
I expect.
They're all looking at me. Do they get inspired?
No. And in fact, I'm going to change that rule to only attack rolls.
Ah,
Oh,
So I'll never be able to get it to nobody.
So here's the thing. I want to be able to give you guys inspiration myself. So, and I will not do that if you guys keep getting it on your own. So I'm changing that nat 20, nat 1 to only attack rolls. But
isn't the one D&D rule though like any or
That one.
one D&D rules no longer apply anyways. But anyways, as
Wait,
you
what?
all,
Okay, that's another question.
yeah, we'll talk about it later. But Duncan and Vivian, as you all are trudging through, Doza somehow getting out of this ravine and maybe starting to trail off to the side of the sands, running as quick as you can with your feline agility, somehow escape these creatures. As the rest of the area, you can tell that these creatures have been through this place before, as the area is cracked and torn. Vivian and Duncan, you do each suffer 1 point of exhaustion.
Yep, I knew it.
As you hear the crackling of the stones. I know it's thunder, but just pretend. Closest thing I got. As you make your ways through, you have escaped whatever this pack of bullets, just barely.
Yeah.
Exhausted, hurt. Doza, eventually you catch up to them maybe like 30 minutes or an hour later, as you all are trudging through.
I managed to lead them away and get on some rocks and wait them out. They found other prey.
that was pretty
Real
amazing.
sick
As
moves.
Doza heard screams in the distance.
We look around. There's no longer.
You are brave to the very last, I gotta say.
Yes, this will be a good way to die.
Well, yes, and sometimes you got to listen to people like the Sir Sly, I believe his name is. Take your shoes off and run.
Yeah.
Nobody gets that reference.
No,
All right.
No.
not me. Nope.
Boo! It's a song.
Maybe if I heard the song.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I don't listen to music.
He loves the nature,
Mhm.
and I'm too obsessed with books.
I try to convince Piotr to give me a gallon of water.
We're all full on.
What do you say
I'm
to
not.
him?
But you should be.
Yeah, well, everyone got water.
Yeah, you got a gallon.
Piotr, I'm so glad that we made it. I'm quite exhausted.
Of course,
have
we
any-
all are.
Yes, I'm more exhausted.
Doza, give me a Constitution save for Piotr now that you mention it.
Oh.
Oh no. Does he make it?
We'll find out. No, he is also winded. Yes, it was quite a harrowing event. Have you encountered many of these creatures before?
I don't even want to talk anymore. Okay.
Oh,
Oh no, sorry. That I didn't mean to say that out loud.
it is fine. I take no offense. We need not talk as long as we get vengeance for my sister.
One track right there.
We got a Batman on our side. Okay.
It is okay. I don't mind talking if you want. I don't mind not talking if you want. I have talked and I have done both many times.
Esquire's to the side, like knocking his head.
This is as you guys are kind of like jogging down this broken and cracked area.
I'm going to be honest. I was going to try and get you to give me some water.
Oh, well, we are going to an oasis. I would assume there is water there. We can all fill our canteens.
Yes, but we'll have to sleep tonight, and
Oh, we are planning to sleep. I thought we wanted to get there before your cat person died.
Viv, if you want some water, you can have some of mine.
no, Elias, you need that.
I thought everyone got water back at the tent city.
Yeah, Vivian got 1 gallon, like everyone else.
I thought it. Just one?
Yeah.
You did not have enough when you created water for her to get extra, because also she wasn't there at the time.
All right. Well,
Yeah, she was taken up by the sands or something.
I can't create more water, unfortunately, but
Well, I will be on the lookout for cactuses.
Okay.
Cacti.
we also can get water at the oasis before we go to sleep. You'll be okay.
But it's gonna take like a full day, isn't it?
Man,
We'll
we just
get there.
gotta keep on going.
Get there before night.
We're just gonna keep going?
We just gotta.
Okay.
Yeah,
It depends on how
Doza's
much you
about
care
to-
about this cat person.
he's
Doza,
literally
was it?
falling apart.
Okay, yeah,
He is
alright.
very brave. Maybe the bravest of you all.
Actually, Steven, because of my knowledge of the Identify and the fact I knew a little bit about the poison demon,
Mm-hmm.
if Doza dies, just trying to think back to certain studies and certain.
Will he become a demon? I don't know. Let's find out.
Well, not that he becomes a demon, but will he like emit a nauseous aura just from dying with whatever rot is going on there?
I'd say you're unsure.
Okay.
You're unsure of the alternative
Extent.
qualities of this belt.
Okay. Alright. Well, I'll keep that to myself then.
All
All
right.
right. That was not fun. Let's just keep going.
Yes.
Yeah.
I apologize, everyone.
For what?
I seem to have forgotten certain abilities because of these blasted sands.
What abilities?
You'll see Esquire look into it. Looks like nothing, but then he reaches his hand forward in the air, and it's like he's plucking a blue string, and then it fades to nothing again. He said, I have the ability to make things that aren't happening now happen, if that makes sense to your minds.
It does not.
You magic users. So strange.
This doesn't seem natural to me, but maybe we'll see it in action at some point.
Some of you have seen it already.
That could have done what for us?
It just would have made that much easier.
All right. Well, we're all here. We're all alive. Duncan's alive. Maybe you need to save it.
I'm assuming we're walking.
Yes, you
Yeah,
guys are
we're
jogging as you're talking. It is moving at a quickened pace, not paying too much attention to the anything surroundings. Yes, there you go. That word. But as you are, time passes much quicker than you had anticipated as night starts to fall. The blue, hot sky above turns shades of purple and orange as sunset is quickening upon you. And you are still in the riverbed.
Mon Dieu, how much further?
As the landscape changes, I couldn't say.
Landscape changes? How does that happen?
Well, it is sand. It's not very stable.
And the sand is particularly not used to our way of logic.
Well, can we tell how long we've been traveling through the sun?
Yeah, you've been traveling about a day.
Can I use
Okay.
my Deft Explorer to see if I can find tracks of people?
Sure. Give me a survival check.
Hopefully will lead us to like a little camp or something.
And you do have advantage on this because desert, right?
Yep.
All right.
Ooh.
With a 17, you do see some old tracks and some of the stone and sand here. Sandal marks and bare foot marks. So you're unsure about the exact length of time, but seems to be heading in the direction you are. Along the riverbed.
I'd like to keep an eye on them and like see if they're maybe going like if we're actually if it's just
I
like,
would
going
say
to
they would be
places.
sparse because the land here is a little more broken. Seeing the wreckage that the bullets actually wrought upon the area.
Ongoing disasters.
Sorry. Yeah, you would see them occasionally in the unbroken areas of rock.
It's probably just going to the same place we are.
Is there are there any signs of wildlife? Are there any birds in the sky or?
Give me a perception check. It is at disadvantage.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, what are vultures drinking? Blood? Like
Vultures have a pretty wide range. They can probably make it to an oasis. With an 8, Duncan, you don't see any wildlife around.
Can I take out my staff and make a vulture call?
Is that one of the options for it?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm not sure.
Oh, I was about to say you can just make animal noises. Silk.
Can.
Vultures on there?
Oh, no. Vulture is not, but you can do a turkey's gobble.
There you go.
Or a raven's call.
Squawk.
They actually have different names for each of these.
Okay.
Chirp,
I thought it
caw,
was-
quack. Vulture is not on there.
What does a vulture say?
I'll try the raven.
Okay. Give me a... Yeah, I like what Dementphobia said. Give me your best Raven impression.
Oh.
Alright. Give me a persuasion check.
At advantage.
I won't say at advantage. I was going to make the DC lower. With a 7, it echoes along the edges of this river here. And nothing. It's quiet in return.
All right. I'm never going to use that again.
I don't think that's even how it sounds like.
It's also, it was a perfect rendition of a
Oh, it was?
Raven.
Does
Thank you very much. It came from his
that
staff.
little thing that the cats do when they like trying to mimic birds.
Oh, the chatter.
Mm-hmm. Doza makes that noise in response to your caw.
That's funny.
All right, well.
That was hungry.
I was looking for some sign of wildlife.
Did you
Oh,
find
maybe
it?
I did not. I thought maybe we could ask it some questions. Anyway, keep your eyes peeled for.
Well, I have a question, Doza. Do we continue? Do we stop?
It seems that I must continue.
Which means I'm also continuing.
That means we all continue.
This is going to be a long journey.
Yes. Give your wits
Uh,
about you, everyone.
Half a day's travel about.
We'll get there
About.
when we get there, right?
Man, I wish I had components for sure.
Well, as
I won't be able to lead anymore because I'm gonna be invisible.
gonna be invisible.
You can
Oh.
Wait, do we really not have any torches? Like no one has torches?
Big John
Let's
does.
see in the dark.
I can see in the dark. I
Yep.
have torches.
I will say, we come up with a house rule right here. If you
I think
want
Big John
Vivian,
used this last one.
I don't want anyone to be able to see me.
okay, well, I was gonna say if you want, you could have it be, and I kind of like this better, have it be a bonus action to, like, you can still use it any time you want, but it just be a bonus action to activate or deactivate if you want.
Like a shadow blend kind
Yeah.
of thing.
And maybe when she focuses, that's what actually is a where go.
I mean, if you think that's more fair for battle.
But you can have it on all the time if you want. But like, if, for instance, like this, like you don't. If you want
Oh,
your
yeah. It's not
allies
gonna
to see
help
you.
us.
Yeah, I think it's funny.
Fair enough.
But maybe-
Be invisible. But also, I was thinking for if you get hit, or if you attack with it, you would lose it, and then have to just bonus action redo it.
Like a hide almost.
Yes. Pretty much bonus action invisibility while in
Well, I mean, that's more of a
darkness and-
rogue thing.
Yeah, that's
Well, it's a
that kinda
ranger
defeats the-
dipping into rogue, essentially.
Kind of defeats the purpose of having the
Does it?
shadow.
Yeah.
Does it defeat the purpose? It just makes it less. We'll discuss this later. All right, you're invisible. So who's leading the way? Doza?
I believe
That'd mean I
Duncan.
would.
Duncan, I believe in you.
I'll still be in the front. It
You want me to lead the way?
Okay,
Okay.
you got this. Let the stars guide us.
Yeah. And
I'm
and
deaf.
what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna grab Duncan's shoulder, point to the sky, and start making like a circular image with my finger, and you'll just start seeing a line connect certain stars, giving you a direction to go. And I'm gonna give you a 12 portent roll. So just
Ooh.
add whatever your survival is. If that's a survival roll, Steven. I don't wanna make
There's
assumptions.
no roll necessary because you're following a riverbed.
Oh.
There's only one direction for it to go.
Okay, darn.
Oh no, everyone! It seems the sands have taken Vivian.
Oh no, I'm here. I'm here.
Oh no, she is speaking to me from beyond the sands.
No, I'm here. I'm.
Hey, John, you there too?
Big John.
No, John's not with me.
Okay.
He is certainly dead.
Where are you?
So the stars are out.
These stars would be out, but they would seem dim this night. All of them.
Then we're not in the heart of Texas.
I know that one.
they are not. But I would say they do seem dim, and some of the ones that you saw the day before, or the night before, seem a little... Well, some of them seem missing.
Mm.
And we
What?
try and,
Wait, some
try
of the
and,
stars seem in-
try and just kind of chart them in your mind, and they are just not there. Oh. Oh. Someone has a fire alarm going off.
Yeah, that was scary.
But as you all continue into the darkness, a couple hours into it, pitch black, aside from the little bit of starlight above, and the shadows of... Notably, you haven't seen a moon tonight either.
Has there been a moon normally?
There has been.
And just a singular moon?
It's just a singular moon.
Okay.
But not seeing one now. As a couple hours pass, I do want everyone to give me a Constitution save.
Oh gosh, what do I
As
think?
you are
the DC on that?
forced marching it.
Definitely. Oh, yeah, no, I failed it. So I got double exhaustion.
I'm gonna
Say
roll a
what it
20,
is, yeah.
Steven. I'm gonna roll
Okay.
a 20. Because I don't want to get exhausted.
As Vivian and Elias, you each take another point of exhaustion. As you march through, getting tired from this, it's probably a little after midnight at this point. Still have many hours to go. Even until light. Unsure exactly how much time you have until the oasis. You would hear... Actually... Yeah, Vivian and Doza would hear this faint loud, but still kind of faint. It's weird. It sounds far away but close up at the same time. Snarling and growling as this growling starts to envelop your very thoughts. I will like everyone.
Sort of wisdom roll.
It is a... Yes, it is a wisdom saving throw.
Does it still work if it can't see me?
Yep, because you hear it. Whenever Duncan gets back, remind me to have him roll a con save.
Con save or wisdom?
Whenever Duncan gets
I'm
back.
going to
con-
use my my inspiration on that.
But fair enough, getting a reroll.
Yep.
Use that reroll. And Duncan, give me a wisdom save.
Hey,
So you
nat
got a
20.
4.
Should have used my lucky.
And then nat 20 does nothing now, Steven, correct? Like for other people.
Correct.
Okay.
As Doza and Elias find yourself frozen in fear. You feel something skittering along the sand. Shadows twitching around everywhere. There's this ominous presence about. And I'm gonna bring you guys
All right.
to a
I
map.
would like to. Before we go to a map, can I try to get out of initiative?
We're going into initiative.
Damn it! I had a move that I was gonna do.
Downside is certain things have advantage on these. They will take their 12.
Oh shoot, we probably should have done some healing before we continued. Thank God. Looks like two of us are pretty.
Wow, that was meant to be. They both got the same thing. Let's do the other one. Hey, one of them did good. Fair enough. Everyone good with your initiative rolls?
Yeah, I don't see the point in switching right now.
Don't have choice.
Don't forget to roll for Piotr.
Who wants to control him?
Those is controlling Piotr.
Okay. Is that like an always and forever thing?
Always and forever. Until he wants to not.
Until he becomes.
Oh, you had your own token clicked. Doza, what was your previous initiative?
21.
No.
Anyone?
Was
Yeah, it
his
was.
21 too?
Yeah.
Fair enough, that's easy enough to remember. Doza, you're gonna go at the same time as Piotr. You hear this low growling coming from all around you. What do you do?
I'll do some sick combos.
Well, it was just me and Elias in the back, and I was gonna try to do some other stuff to get us away from there, but
I thought you said you were trying to be up front.
It was me and Duncan at the front.
yeah, they shot me down, and it was.
So there you go. That's
anyway.
fine. I don't range yourselves how you want to be. I don't care.
All I know.
But
is
you two
you're-
are
I just-
frightened and can't move. at the
Oh,
moment.
then
Doza can't move.
I don't have the ability to get rid of that, right? Not yet.
You are
That's a different-
frightened.
That is a higher level ability, I think.
Yes, he's a scaredy cat.
I mean, then he's just gonna take the dodge action, I guess.
Fair enough.
And then Piotra's gonna try to do a perception check to find out where these things are.
All right. Have roll perception with Piotr. A 19. You would call out in the shadows. There are 3 of them. They are surrounding us to the north, south, and behind us in the shadows.
And he can, I guess,
Visions in the darkness. I cannot discern what they are. They are something,
he-
though.
Is he a human?
Yes, he's human.
Oh, so he doesn't have dark vision.
Nope.
Oh god.
okay, he's going to stay here and defend the old lady.
Oh, watch out, Mindir. I will watch over you. Which will take us to number 1. Gonna roll here as a creature, as it has it gets a 19 to hit Piotr. As a 19 does hit Piotr.
Absolutely.
Piotr will take 11 points of piercing damage, and I need a strength saving throw from him. As the rest of you see a nat 20, see a creature of shadow erupt from the ground and just snap at Piotr, trying to drag him down. As it snaps at him, it disperses into shadows. A moment later, and roll for this too. All right. As be Duncan and Elias. 2 of these creatures pounce at you both. Vivian, you would see them barely kind of feel their footfalls coming towards the area here.
With my blind sight.
Mm-hmm. Just barely at the edge of it. Duncan getting a 22 to hit, Elias getting a 15 to hit.
15 hits.
As Duncan, you will take 12 points of piercing damage, and Elias, you take 10 points of piercing damage. I need you both to make strength saving throws. Duncan is knocked prone. Elias is also knocked prone right on his ass. At which point the 2 shadowy hounds disappear into darkness, just kind of fading away, snapping and snarling. That'll take us to Duncan.
Duncan's gonna stand up,
All right.
run to Elias. Cast Cure Wounds.
Duncan, as you step over to Elias, the hound appears behind you, trying to snap at you again. Getting a 17 to hit.
That hits.
As you take 10 points of piercing damage.
I am unconscious.
As Duncan rushes towards his brother, falls unconscious. Hound, visible though, but kind of the swirling shadow, as it is a creature made of shadow itself, will take us to Vivian.
How ironic.
Jeez, okay. That's where the hound is. Vivian will step over here,
Alright.
and she will reach down and
She will whisper to herself.
she'll reach down and she'll use Cure Wounds on Duncan.
Alright. As Duncan, you get 10 healing.
Nice. Thank you.
My last one, guys. And as a bonus action, I'm gonna Hunter's Mark the one I can see,
Okay.
so that I always know where. Oh, do I?
You don't
Is it
always
like-
know where it is.
It
You have
changed.
advantage on tracking it.
Okay. And that's all I can do.
Hex always lets you know where it is, I
Mm.
believe. That will take us to... You can't Hunter's Mark it because that's a spell. And you cast... Actually, we'll talk about this later, but you can. Yeah, you can actually, because it doesn't use a spell slot. Esquire, your go.
Well, since that dog's the only one I can see now,
Yep.
I'm going to do the thing again where I touch my forehead and then I point to the dog. A blue line appears as I cast Mind Spike on it.
Okay.
DC. That doesn't make sense.
Wisdom? Got a big 4 on its saving throw.
Come on.
Come on, Mind Spike. It's probably asking you what level you want to cast it at.
Yeah, it did, and I clicked it, and it's not activating.
Their app
do
needs some
that.
updating for sure.
Yeah,
I think when the new
everything's
character sheet drops, the app will have been updated. Hopefully. Or if you want, just roll, I think it's 3d10.
It's 3d8.
If you have a way to roll 3d8, that might be quicker.
I've also, I clicked that as well.
As it will take 14 points of psychic damage as a spike kind of barely visible on it emerges, made of a hand.
No, just a spike.
Okay.
It's fine.
Kind of illusory spike sticking to it. Anything else for Esquire, movement or otherwise?
Bonus action, Tremor Sense.
Okay. There are two. One next to that one, a little bit above it, and there's another in the shadows over here to the southwest. East.
I'll just kind of point in that direction of the two that are invisible. There and there.
That will take us to Elias.
Can I stand up?
You can stay. You are frightened, which actually reminds me, Doze, at the end of your turn, I need a wisdom save. So at the moment, your movement is 0.
Okay. Can I use half of 0 to stand up?
Half of 0 is 0, so no?
No,
I mean,
it only costs half movement. So it costs 0.
so that means you
movement,
can't spend 0.
right?
No, you can't stand.
I'll look over at that hound that just went after my brother, and I'll Whisper, stay away from my brother, you stupid mutt. And I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers.
All right.
Second level.
All right, with a wisdom save. I rolled a nat 1.
All right.
Nice.
As it'll take 11 points of damage. As it is going to move 40 feet away. You see it kind of limping in the shadows, running 40 feet away from Elias. As quick as it can.
That'll be my turn right there.
At the end of your turn, give me a wisdom save. Dozy, you are no longer frightened.
Inspiration with a.
You are not inspired. Again, only for attack rolls.
Even for nat ones.
Even for nat ones. That will take us to Piotr, who is first. Piotr would want to see.
He'd want to see.
Yep.
But
Because
how can he see?
he's a human. I cannot see in
Yeah,
this
but he-
darkness. I'm going to light a torch.
Oh, he has torches to light?
I have 10 torches. I am not unprepared like you fools.
He has 5 torches.
I have 5
Careful where you
torches.
light the torch. Careful where you light the torch.
I do not know what you mean. I cannot see in the dark like you.
Alright, he'll light a torch.
Damn it!
That will be his action. Lighten it up.
Vivian
Can it
hisses.
be a bonus action to do that?
It's an action to light a torch.
Oh, yeah.
As you would actually see this creature in the light.
Oh, and Vivian.
And Vivian.
Vivian hisses.
Alright, well, I mean, he can't really hide when he has his torch out, so...
No, I protect the woman. She only has gems in their hands. They'll take us to Dozo.
Alright, Doze is going to take the disengage as a bonus action. Then he's going to run up here and hit this guy.
Alright.
And... to my character sheet.
A 25 will hit as you're just... you punching this dog?
Yep.
Kicking it?
Well, he's going to... kicking it. Just out here kicking dogs.
That's what you do with dogs. You kick them, right? Please don't kick your
God.
dogs. If you
I
do,
don't-
I
no,
will
do not
kick
kick
you
dogs.
in the face. Yes.
Okay.
Uh,
And then I'm
seemingly,
gonna
its
run
body
back here.
warps around your foot of shadows. Tries to snap out towards you. You dodge out of it.
Stupid dog. Cats will win. And then, yeah, that's going to be Doze's turn.
All right, that will take us to this guy. He is going to... gonna roll for it. Follow the creature that hit him, or he's gonna go to try to attack Piotr again.
Piotr, no!
No, I can see it. It's coming right for me. Getting a 24 to hit Piotr.
God.
I need a strength saving throw from Piotr. As Piotr is standing firm, the hidden doggo.
He got a nat 20 last time.
He
on
did.
that.
He did.
He's soaking up all your nat 20s.
That bastard.
The hidden doggo appears right at the edge of the bright light area, but just enough to lash out towards Elias. As Elias is scared and frightened. It's got an 11 to hit.
11 will miss.
These things look gnarly, by the way. Holy cow.
Absolutely. It snaps at you like a large hound with teeth, and everything just seems to just pour shadows. It snaps out at you, getting a bite of sand as you kind of roll away. it's going to run away. You both Duncan and Elias can make attacks opportunity at disadvantage because they are prone.
Nah.
No,
Well, I thought Duncan stood up.
he did.
And then I died.
He got knocked down when he stood up, so he hasn't gotten back up
Oh.
yet.
Oh,
So
right.
if Duncan or Elias would
he
like
needs
to,
a whiskey drink or a sour drink. you know.
yeah, there you go. Trying to lash out at this with your club, the hound vanishes into the shadows. As the one up here can't quite get to you, is going to just kind of look like it's circling around, growling towards you all, disappears into the shadows itself, taking us to Duncan.
And Duncan's gonna stand up. I'm gonna try to cast Fairy Fire, where I saw trying to get those two in a 20-foot cube.
You tell me where the center is.
Probably. Well, I saw one here. I saw one here. Although the center would be like here.
We're doing a 20-foot square, as they don't have squares don't line up here, so you have to draw it in like a line.
Yeah. So the line for me would be
This would be a 20-foot cube.
I don't see anything right now. I'm thinking like this.
You guys can't see that?
Oh,
Yes.
I can't.
My
The yellow
drawing,
line?
the orange.
No, the yellow line was mine.
Can you see the
Oh.
orange? You can't see the orange one.
nope.
Nope.
Damn it.
No.
So you go from square to square, like essentially. You tell me where you want the center of it to be, and I'll go from there.
Yeah, I want the center of it to be like right here along this ridge.
Okay.
So to kind of get this area onto the left and the right where I saw these two dogs.
Okay.
Goddamn shadow puppies.
As what does your fairy fire look like as you cast it?
It's going to kind of like rain starlight from the sky.
As it lights up the area in a dim light. As stars rain down above. You do not see your quarry.
Damn.
Unsure if they passed their save or if they just weren't there.
All right. I'm going to, as a bonus action, Shillelagh.
Alright. Getting your Shillelagh ready.
My Shillelagh ready, and I'm going to, I'm going to try to move into the crowd.
Alright. I'll take us to Vivian. This is
now they can
fierce,
see me.
fierce doggy.
Yes, I'm gonna go to Piotr. And I suppose I'm gonna scimitar this thing.
Scimitar that thing.
I'm gonna try.
Try to scimitar that thing.
Try. I don't have advantage. Oh,
A
15?
15 will hit.
Okay, I'm gonna use my dread ambush. Oh, can I use
Alright.
that? Can I use it if I'm?
Yeah.
Oh, yep. I thought I had to be
You just
invisible.
do it. Like, I want this to hurt them bad.
Yep. I want that to hurt.
They'll take a wisdom save, I believe.
Yep.
It did not roll your dread ambush or damage.
Oh, it didn't?
It did
Why is
not.
it being such a pain in the ass?
Sometimes it be that way. As it will take 10
Shoot.
points of damage. As you cut into it, you can see the doggo cower as it
I'll hit
seems
it again.
frightened of you.
Oh, do I get advantage then?
Your next attack will be at advantage.
Okay.
Your offhand scimitar.
Oof.
A 8 is going to be a miss.
That's okay. It's okay.
Anything else for Vivian?
That is everything.
That will take us to Esquire. Esquire, you know the location of one of these, and it is, because of Mind Spike, it is right on the edge of that fairy fire.
I know where all of them are actually. But yes, I will send a.
Oh, that's true, because of Tremor Sense. Vaguely.
send
They're hiding right now, so one of them you know because of Mind Spike. The other you would have to make an actual perception check to find.
Okay, I'm gonna send a magic missile to the one that I mind spiked.
Okay. For 7 points of damage, as you would hear this woo, as a little shadow just kind of bursts into the area to the left of that ridge up here. Over here.
And that'll end my turn.
All right. As these are they're fists, right? Your magic missiles.
They're blue fists coming at
Blue
him.
fists coming, just going into the darkness, hitting something. You hear that howl.
Just
as-
punching and kicking dogs. That's what we're doing
Punching
here.
and kicking
That's
dogs.
what you do in Dungeons and Dragons. You punch and kick dogs. Taking us
Well,
to...
they are trying to kill us.
Yes,
preface
absolutely.
that,
Yeah,
so-
yeah, I know. Out of context, it sounds horrible, but please don't. I love dogs. Elias, still on the ground, still scared of whatever these creatures are. What are you doing?
I'll look over through the legs of everybody and see the other hound. You two go on, get. First level, just no mystery.
All right. Got a 19. So it will take 4 points of psychic damage. But it does not run away as this kind of... You see it cowering in this moment from Vivian. And the light.
That's it.
Alright. That will take us to Piotr.
If it's afraid of me, does he get advantage?
It has the frightened condition, so yes.
Oh, cool.
He is going to do a dagger attack.
Alright, he's got a torch in one hand, pulls out a dagger, stabbing. Let's see it. At advantage and with sneak attack. 24 will hit.
Stabby, stabby.
Sneak attack as I'm there?
Oh, and he has advantage, so there's 2 reasons that he has sneak attack.
Ah, got it.
Dealing 14 points of damage as he stabs into this creature. You can see the shadows just start dripping from it. The hound looks up sadly towards him as you think it's crying for a moment, but it's just melting away. Just makes this sad kind of whimpering noise as the shadowy
it
hound
didn't get to kill us.
dissipates into the shadows. Yeah, don't feel bad for it. It's yeah, it's a puppy, but it's a bad puppy. Anything else for Piotr? Standing his ground?
Yeah, he doesn't need to move.
All right. Taking us to Doza. I think they are afraid of the shadow, or the light. Sorry, misspeaking.
Esquire, no, never mind. I was gonna ask where the other one was, but no, that's too dangerous for me. He's gonna take the dodge action.
All right.
That'll be his turn.
That will take us to the other puppy. Elias, give me a wisdom save real quick at the end of your turn. I forgot it. Hey, good news. You're no longer frightened. Bad news is, as you kind of blink, snap out of your senses, like, oh, they're killing these dogs. They're fine. The doggo's still coming for you. Getting a 15 to hit.
15 hits.
How much
as-
exhaustion before you die?
I have 1 hit.
6. Yeah, you take 6 take almost minimum damage as the hound reveals itself and starts dragging Elias's body away into the... He's going to drag it this way. Into the darkness.
That's rude.
And the
It has that much movement.
It does. As the hound disappears in the shadow, you can see Elias being dragged, but you can't see the hound that drags him.
Where's that?
Taking us to Duncan.
I can technically reach. Yep.
Duncan, let's see. Just give me a minute, I'm sorry.
Is Duncan?
Is Duncan?
Is Duncan sorry?
Duncan is sorry. See
What's-
how much movement. I think Duncan's gonna run up to Elias.
Alright.
As a bonus action, he's gonna cast his second wild shape. He's gonna assume the starry form of a chalice. So he kind of transforms into a big glowing starry cup.
Does his form actually change? Or is it just stars light up on him?
Stars light up on him. It's kind of like one of those...
Like a constellation?
Yeah, like a constellation. I was going to say like one of those costumes where people put glow lights all over their body in
I
the
gotcha.
darkness.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'll cast Cure Wounds
Alright.
on him and also myself.
Fair enough. As you see this rave druid go down and touch Elias as he's being dragged by something in the shadows. Elias, you get 12 healing, and you can see some of that starlight in Duncan light up more as Duncan is healed for... You should have
Something.
you should have a chalice on your attacks as well.
Oh, okay.
It's at the very bottom. As you heal yourself by an axe.
Nice.
That will take us to Vivian.
-5 per exhaustion for speed, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I have 25. Which is exactly what I need. I run here. Do I sense the thing?
What's your blind sense? 10 feet?
10 feet.
Yeah, it's pulling Elias.
I'm gonna attack
It's
it
right.
with
It's right there.
It's got my leg.
This is also...
So it is out of your melee range.
Oh, is it?
It is.
Where was I? Oh.
Good thing you're a ranger.
Do I count the square that I was on for 25 feet? Okay.
Because you're moving from there.
What's minimum range for a longbow?
Less than 10. Or more than 10.
This is
It's
But
like
this is the
it's
one
like
that has-
200 or something.
no, I mean like there's like the minimum.
Yeah.
The minimum is like base with you.
Yeah, you just can't be standing next to somebody. You can't be in melee with them.
Oh,
And shoot them.
so I can
Yeah, I
use
mean
my
you
longbow without
can be in
disadvantage?
melee. Yeah. Yeah,
It's just
absolutely.
gonna
Well,
be
if you were in melee with them, it would be at disadvantage.
Correct.
Right.
Right.
But since
you're,
he's
no,
not,
you're good. You're good.
There is no
This is
minimum
the one-
range.
This is the one that has Hunter's Mark, right?
That is not that one. That one is gone.
Oh, okay. But it died, so can I just reapply it to this one?
You can.
I will do that.
Nice.
Longbow.
A
15.
15 hits. For
Okay,
10
that's
points
okay.
of damage. As you shoot into the darkness, you hear a thud and a low growl from within the darkness. That'll take us to Esquire.
Okay. Do I send the other one?
It's exactly 10 feet from the from Elias.
I would say you saw where she shot the creature.
What do I know where? Because there's another one in there.
They've both been killed.
Both been killed. Okay, and I'm gonna throw a firebolt at the at that one then.
All right.
'Cause I know where it is.
Well, yeah, this one isn't hidden. Yeah, give me a firebolt attack. 18 will hit.
Nice.
It's invisible, but not to you. Roll me some damage.
Come on, roll high. If it'll roll. Oh, nope.
It is not high. For
That's what
3
it
points
was.
of damage as it kind of the fire disappears into shadow. Anything
Kinda
else for
looks like
Esquire?
Nope. Just looking over Mundir and Piotr, seeing if they're good.
She seems kind of excited about things. Piotr seems kind of haggard and holding his torch out, waving it around. Where are they? Which will take us to Elias, being dragged by something.
I can't see it. I can feel it though. I guess I'll weakly try and slash at it with a twinkle slash.
All right.
Twinkle slash. Zero.
Well, in that one, as you try to slash out at it, you feel it kind of drag you closer. And actually yours would have been a disadvantage anyways, but that will take us to Piotr.
Well, I don't think Piotr's gonna go chasing down anything, so he'll probably just stay where he is,
Okay.
right?
I don't know.
Well, do you think he would go chasing after everybody
Waterfall?
over here?
Maybe not chasing. He does have a sling, and he can use it one-handed. Downside is it would be a
True.
disadvantage attack, and he wouldn't get sneak attack, but it's still damage.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't have to move to do that.
Oh.
He has a sling. He can literally just like chuck a
Well,
rock.
I thought he needed to be closer for the sling. What's the
Sling's
What's
like
the-
40, 120.
30, 120?
There you go. He's within range.
All right, so
Yeah, he hits something. Roll me some damage.
this douchebag is taking my good rolls.
I mean, I'm glad about it. To be honest, I rather
As you
you not die.
hear a thud in the invisible area of the shadows. That'll take us to Doza. I think I got it.
Yes, well done. Doza wants to come over here and grab a hold of Elias to give him advantage to get out of the grip of this creature. Or can I pull him out
You
of
can
it?
pull him out with your action, yeah.
Yeah, I'll
give me
use
an
my
athletics
action.
check.
Yeah.
Actually, it's technically a strength save, but we can still use that roll. With a 14, that is enough to pull Elias free.
Damn, you're strong.
It is all of this kick-ass belt and the horns. They add to the strength. And then Doza's going to take the dodge action as a bonus action.
Okay. That will take us to the Hound. Wait. Oh, I accidentally deleted the wrong Hound. But yeah, that's fine. The Hound has options here. And is going to... Once again, I'm asking for your brother. As the Hound bites out at Elias, getting a 10 to hit,
10 misses.
snapping and snarling. fades away into shadows,
Which I see.
which you see,
Which I attack.
and you can attack as it moves away. That's gonna hit it.
It's a 14. I don't get advantage.
14 hits it. I know.
Oh, cool.
It's the dog. How much armor does a dog have?
Nah.
It has shadows on it. For
Lots of
8
damage.
points of
Puppy.
slashing, as you slash out as it tries to get away, you can see.
I get the force damage too. It's Hunter's Mark.
I
No.
think it's only
yeah.
only on your action.
Oh, really?
We'll look into that later.
Okay.
Eight's still enough. As you
Okay.
slash away into the shadows, seeing it escape or attempt to, its body slumps into this large mesa that recently formed. As it does, lays there, breathing. Its evil dog eyes stare up at you.
I stab it again so it doesn't have a chance to give puppy eyes.
It wasn't giving puppy eyes. It was
Oh, okay.
It was almost like eyes of vengeance and hatred. As you stab at it again, its eyes sink back as it sinks and dissolves into the shadows.
I don't say this very often, but you're a bad dog.
As it fades away, you all recover jointly, and as you do, that'll be a good spot for us to take a little 5-10 minute break. A little later than normal, but that's the way these things go sometimes. So we'll be back here in a few minutes, folks. Stick around and see if they make it to their destination. The destination before the destination. Predestination. Yeah, we'll see you guys here in a few.
Is there by any chance an arrow in that dog?
Alrighty, folks. We are back into it, and last we left off, our troop traveling the sands with this blind seer woman and Piotr, after a harrowing escape of a pack of boules in the river basin, continued your travel into the night, forcing yourselves to stay up past your bedtime to get to this white oasis, but was interrupted by a small pack of shadow hounds biting at you, snipping at you from the shadows, but eventually, with the power of light and friendship, or what have you, with the power of blades and killing, you ended the lives of these hounds, exhausted. Still probably like 1-2 o'clock in the morning. You guys continue onward.
We gotta be almost there.
Do we want to take a
pushing.
1 hour? Or do we want to keep pushing?
If I rest, I'm gonna fall asleep. I think.
I think it's best just keep on going.
All right, let's keep going.
Viv, you sure you don't need any water?
I do, but you need it more.
Alright. Not gonna ask again.
Well, you would have already drank most of your water by now. You don't need it as much at night. But as you continue your travel, trudging through this darkened riverbed, cracked rocks jutting out of it here and there, you see the shadows occasionally playing with your mind and your thoughts and exhaustion for some of you. I want everyone to give me another Constitution save.
Oh, we have to do multiple in the same night?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm not doing it by the book. By the book is 1 per hour, and it gets harder every hour.
That was almost a 5.
I'm not doing quite that.
I mean, so I get 3. I get another.
You will get another exhaustion. I will need Doza and Esquire to give me a con save.
I'm trying. It's not going through. So I might get 2 back to back.
That's fair.
I'm gonna try to do. Do you want one from Pietra?
Yes, and one from Piotr, as he is at 1 exhaustion at the moment.
Also, that didn't go through.
Are you using the app?
Nope. I'm
Well, that's
on
crazy.
roll 20, and it's not telling me there's anything wrong with it.
Reload. Do you want someone else to roll for you? Oh, there they go.
There we go.
Which one was from Piotr?
The first one, the first 2 were me. The last one was him.
Okay.
Because I tried rolling twice with
So
those.
Piotr has 2 points of exhaustion now. Trudging through the night, you start to see signs of orange and blues in the sky as night becomes day. You don't find this oasis yet, but after about an hour of walking quickly in the sunlight, you would find over a ridge we're doing the Dhaka. I like that one. You would find a large body of water resting in a basin. Sparse trees surrounding it here and there, a little bit of touch of greenery. This white fog billowing off of it. A few of you can just make out in the center of the space, in the center of this oasis, looks to be a nearly crescent-shaped island covered in this fog, like nesting in the northern slope. You would see a handful of tents set up, sparsely, some closer together at the edge of this water.
I'm sorry, Steven. Did I get a point of exhaustion?
You did not.
Okay, thank you.
11 was the DC for that one.
Nice.
How,
Did Piotr
Piotr has
douse
2
his
points of
torch?
exhaustion.
so we're there?
He would have at this point, but he used it throughout the rest of the night to keep you safe. Or in his eyes. Yeah, you arrive at the oasis. It is right down a sand dune, as it seems to be shallow waters, but you do see a handful of tents at the edge of it.
I'm
Alright,
I'm gonna
last
touch-
one in is a rotten egg.
No,
I'm gonna touch Doza on his back, and I'm gonna say, all right, go ahead, buddy, and I'll give him Long Strider.
Dez is just gonna run ahead and
Goes
just
first.
get in the water and drink some water and try to
Those
heal
is
himself.
running towards the water?
Yeah.
My ass is behind them, but far probably.
Goes
and
first.
then Esquire is
Okay.
gonna turn to Mundir. Is this smart?
I would like Doza
Oh no.
to give me a perception check, please.
Oh, it's protected, isn't it?
Of course it is. Well, wouldn't it be?
Let me see something here. You're lucky. So lucky. Right on the edge of it, you can see a pair of crocodiles lurking in the shallows.
Ooh.
Beneath some reeds. A couple of their eyes and their snouts poking up. Ready to launch.
Alright, gonna take the disengage action and move the fuck away from those guys. Find an open area of water that doesn't have crocodiles.
I would say it's going to be hard to find.
I'm assuming eventually we'll make it to the edge as well.
As you
Then
come to the
island.
edge, you can see crocodiles lining most of it within.
And now, may I have a conversation with Mundir?
You can, yeah, anytime.
Mundir, where should we go now?
The obelisk is north of here. Yes, north.
Steven, I'm gonna mage hand my bucket, get some water.
Crocodile snaps at it and destroys your bucket.
What?
Duncan, can you is there any way you can tell these crocodiles to freak off?
You would see a couple of them come out of the water, lurking towards you. And then nearby, you would actually see a few sunbathing on the eastern shore.
Wait, it's
Uh,
daytime?
It is daytime.
Oh no.
Where were you for any of that description?
I didn't think we went all night.
You did.
All night long.
I'm gonna need to rest, Vivian, before I can talk to these crocodiles.
Well, maybe we can go and talk to these people in the tents. Maybe they might know of a safe spot for us to go swimming.
Well, we need to take care of Doza first.
How do we know what does Doza need to do to get healed?
Just gotta throw them in the water.
We got to throw him in the water.
That we can't do that with all these crocs in the way.
Hmm.
The water's gonna purify him.
That's what they said.
That's who said.
The people
Um,
told us. About
okay,
the purifying waters.
We should
That's right.
go to the tents then. We should ask. They probably have water.
Now let's start heading over toward the tents.
All right.
Let's go.
As your group travels towards these tents,
Oh boy,
you can see a scattering of people lounging about in the shade as best they can. Tents all tattered and torn. The first tent you would come across is covered in blood. As you can see, no body within it, but just streaks of blood run across it. Beyond
The crocodiles.
you would see a handful of tents kind of scuffed together. People lounging in the shade. You can see their skin dried and cracked. Lips chapped. All very tan and sunburnt. Barely even notice you as you approach.
So they're dying of thirst. Next to the Great Oasis.
Hey, you guys, what's going on here?
As you approach and ask one of them, thirsty, purification. Kara,
Yeah.
10, deliver us to our death.
Hey, where is he? Where's Keratin?
You can see a frail hand point up from underneath, pointing towards a somewhat nicer, less haggard tent. And you can actually see a few canoes around this area as well. A little bit of shrubbery, sparse trees, as the tents are, for the most part, under them. Point to a white and tan tent.
I guess that's where your leader is.
Leader. What? Thirsty. Tired. Purification.
I'll go check out that tent.
I think all these people are dying, or maybe already dead. Perhaps this oasis was not all we had hoped it would be. Are you sure this is the best way to defeat this feral octopus?
One step at a time.
Gotta get all of us firing up.
I'll trust you
Go
for
fast.
now.
Mindir, we're here. You said we need to go to an obelisk near the White Oasis?
North of here. About one day.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Not far.
Separate issue. Yeah.
Everything's one day.
Well, this was technically supposed to be a 2-day travel. You guys made it there.
Can we
And about
ride some
less than a day and a
crocodiles?
half.
Get over there faster or something?
Can somebody see across and see if there's any crocs on that island overcrossed?
I'd say the island seems to be shrouded in a haze of steam or mist.
All right, well, I guess they need the same kind of purification that Doza needs.
Well, maybe we can try and take these canoes, get a little bit deeper, where crocs can't get at us. Just getting it into the water might be an issue.
We might need to talk to the person in charge, though, to even have a chance to understand what's going on.
Let's
go up to that tent and just open it up, go in.
It is open because they definitely want a breeze going in here. You would see kind of lounging you would see a pair of sandals, kind of ornate, but floppy, and a long robe of tattered blue and tan, a little bit of armor plating along his arms. A breeze kind of blows in as you peek in. See the man with the head of a lion, mane blowing in the breeze. His eyes, piercing orange eyes. Yeah, ornate but floppy. Yeah. Piercing orange eyes stare out towards you.
That's awesome.
What a beautiful man.
Strangers in a strange land.
Sick.
Oh, you gave Piotr a run for his money.
I do not know of this Piotr. Who
Uh,
are
Have
you,
horns.
and what do you do?
We're trying to be purified by the water.
As you can see,
I am Doza and I am fast. That's what
Doza, I am a Karaten. Yes. The winds have shifted this morning. I have sensed it, and you come with it. Things that change.
there are many hazards along the way.
Along the way here, you mean?
Yes.
Your intention is to be purified.
Yes, some creature in a dungeon attacked me, and now I'm about to die.
Forgive us, Keratin. We are not from here.
I know this. What brings you to this domain?
A
Some
sand
moves.
wall that we
Yes.
ran into.
Yes, the sands encroached into our existence.
You have come as tourists.
Not exactly. We were trying to figure out why people were disappearing into this world. and got sucked in.
A tourist in so many words.
Not the kind for leisure.
No, one would think not.
I'm sorry. Do you live here?
No. My abode is in River's Shelter.
Shelter.
I lead people here, pilgrimages, so they may be purified by the waters before they die, so they may be proper burial.
Oh no.
What if I do not wish to die and just wish to be purified of this disease?
The waters have strange powers,
Wait,
perhaps even stranger for strange people.
Keratin's not the one that was the people that thought he was dead in the town, right, Stephen?
He is.
He is. Oh, that's him. Okay.
We have been here for many days, hoping to be purified for them. I cannot purify them in their state.
But can you purify Keratin?
In one way, yes. In other ways, no.
Could you do us the kindness in looking at our friend? As I nudge towards Doza.
Your friend has taken a possession of some sort. Anyone with eyes can see this. He
How
is
do we-
weak and not long for this life.
How do we heal him?
No, I think you're just talking about his sick belt, but we're talking about that rot that's happening inside of him.
As I said, not long for this life. Yes. Touched by one of the dead, it would seem. A rot, yes.
Well, we were sent here with permission by the judge.
The judge. He has judged you worthy.
Indeed.
In what favor did you do the judge to get this judgment bestowed?
He didn't want us around Riverbed anymore.
Huh. This
And
is
we-
much like
we
the
left.
judge. Strangers should stay strangers.
Something
Yes.
like that.
Why is...
When did the crocodiles come?
This is new. I should have been back days ago. We should have purified by now. Every time we try, they take another, and then another. It is becoming too much. None will receive proper burial at this state. I fear we have angered their god.
There's a god of the crocodile.
It is no god. It is the crocodile god. I speak. Strange word. Not god. Lord.
But
King.
Isn't your daddy like the big lord?
My father. What do you know of my father?
I guess just what we heard in passing. The supreme lord of this whole domain.
Ah. You speak of Ankh-Tapat, the pharaoh of this domain.
Pharaoh.
I have never met him. I would not want to. My siblings, some of them try to speak for him. I think they are false. Others try to go against his will. I do not know if this is right either. There must be some middle ground. I just cannot see it. I try to tend to the people. I do not stay within the realm of diplomacy, politics. I
Is
stick
there-
with the heart.
Is there anything we can do to help rid this oasis of these crocodiles?
The crocodiles are usually, for the most part, harmless. But I fear something has happened. The sands rage as they should not. The waters are not great. They are not right, they are not great, they are wrong. The winds, the smells. Something has changed in this land.
And have you tried talking to the Crocs and seeing their side of the story?
I would not speak to a wild beast who wants to eat you for food. Typically, they are easily dealt with and shooed away, enough to be purified.
I believe he meant with magics.
I have no need for speaking with them, for I know what they want. They want us out of their water. Their master, their liege, lord, whatever you call it, is upset, angered. Somehow we deserve its wrath, or at least they feel we do.
Where is this liege?
The island in the middle. There's Thousand Teeth lies there.
Okay, well, we're not very useful until we heal up, and we need water.
Are you saying you would be useful in this way?
Yes, yes, we're very good at killing. We're killing, right? Sorry, I'm so thirsty.
He must be subdued. I do not know if killing is right.
I'm usually
Sometimes it
pretty
is the
persuasive.
only way. I would not blame.
But we don't have to kill them usually. I'm pretty persuasive usually.
I think you think a wild beast can be persuaded.
It should
Thousand
see
Teeth
something
wants
about that
nothing
bad.
more than to eat and be full. Cause
If not
chaos.
persuaded, tamed. If not
How-
tamed, put down.
How familiar are
Sure.
you with the magics of nature?
I know of them.
Is it illegal if we do magic? I heard it was illegal.
It would be illegal by the laws of Muha, yes. We are not in Muha.
Okay, perfect. Well, I have spells that could help me tame beasts as well as Duncan. Perhaps we can actually convince it.
Thousand Teeth is no beast.
Oh,
It is monstrous in form and nature.
okay. Then we have to kill it. It is what it is.
I just give warning. If you will do as you say, perhaps I could let you drink a little. I am having the company here strict rations on what we brought, or what we took with us initially, before the attack, before we lost many. I have been keeping here. And he motions to a barrel within his tent. You can see is about half full of water. You are welcome to some, as long as you promise. Do I have words that you will help?
We'll do our best to help. Yeah.
We're gonna need to rest up a bit.
Hopefully, the Crocs will wait that long. I cannot speak for them.
Hopefully Doza can wait that long.
Yes, we are desperate to help our companion.
Ah, the one who received the touch of a dead.
I was going to say, I did not touch this dead person. They reached out and touched me. I do not go around touching dead people.
Just everything else.
I would advise against it, if anything.
Yes, I mean, obviously, if it's dead and has a sweet-looking belt, then I would touch the dead person. Yes.
You would rob a grave.
Well,
No,
I didn't say it was a
figuratively.
grave. I mean, There were some people that I saw taking things out of caskets before, but that was not me, though.
So you say you steal from the dead.
No. Listen,
No, see,
we have
when things attack
Doza.
you
Doza.
and you kill them,
I
then
put a
you can
mage hand
take
over Doza's mouth
you can take their things.
and like put it in his mouth to make him
Like,
stop talking.
if you attacked me and I killed you because you attacked me, I would take your things.
You would not allow me a proper burial.
Why do you need your things in the afterlife?
They go with us. If they are taken from us after we are dead, we will not have them there to fight the demons that await us in the
But
afterlife.
they don't physically leave this plane. I've seen them, and
There is connections. Connections
Piotr,
to items.
I think I accidentally took your sister's only weapon in the afterlife. I apologize.
No, Doza, she gave it to us. She told us to bring it to Piotr.
Stealing from the dead is wrong. You
It
should
was
know
given
this.
to us. It was given to us.
Well, it's not.
It was her
It's not
dying
thievery.
wish. It was her dying wish. And that's all we did, right, Doza? Now shut up.
Stealing from the living is as dishonorable.
No, she gave it to us.
Gift is one thing. You talk of stealing.
Well, I don't know what Doza's talking about. We were only given a dagger and told.
Doza is very
It
tired
is the
and
right
sick.
of the winner in Mortal Kombat.
He is clearly.
If it is
not
agreed
well.
upon, yes. I would not frown upon this. But if
Is
you
this-
take from someone you randomly killed,
Well, I would not randomly kill people, no. But if you attack me, you forfeit your life and your belongings.
I see you are not a creature of honor. I
Oh,
am sorry
di-
for your loss of life.
A different kind of honor, maybe. Maybe you do not have to agree on what is honor. What is honor to me is not what is honor to you, and that is fine. We
Want
can
Doza
agree
to,
to
Doza to
disagree.
give me a persuasion at disadvantage.
But you're making him hate us.
So my mage hand did nothing to stop him talking. Darn it.
I would say no.
Yeah, that one.
With a nat 1.
I get punched in the face and die.
Wait,
I
why'd
will
you
not
roll?
kill you.
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
The sickness will take you if I do nothing.
Actually, no. I got a 9. They accidentally rolled twice. No, that was
No,
perception.
that was just
Excuse
perception.
me.
Yeah, that was
So you got-
previously. You got a
So
nat 1.
Yeah.
I would be willing to aid you on one condition. You show respect for the dead. They are what came before us. We should honor them. If you can do this, I will take this curse of death away from you.
How do you wish for me to honor the dead for you?
Easy. Do not steal from them. If someone dies, do not burn them. Burning is the worst way to enter the afterlife.
How do we... I do not have the abilities of a cleric, so I cannot purify a body.
I am not asking this. I am asking you to honor and respect them. Nothing more. You cannot abide by this.
Well, I'm just asking.
This is
if
not
your
a
way...
negotiation.
I have a question for you, though, about your way of honoring your dead. Allows them to come back in abominations of zombies?
Mummies.
Mummies? I just curious what your opinion on that is.
Some dead do rise. Some remain loyal. Some have their own devices.
I can not, as you put it, steal from corpses. That is fine. I will honor that for you.
I will need a promise in blood
Well,
That will probably
and
kill you.
essence. It will not kill you, I promise this.
Doza, this is a
If you would
teaching
act in accordance with this, this would be acceptable. If I could convert one person to respecting and honoring the dead, then I have done my job.
Is it truly respect and honoring if I am forced to do it and not do it of my own free will?
Over time, you will learn that it is your own free will.
I do not believe that.
Those
I do
are.
not. No, I do not believe that being forced into making a good choice makes you a good person. If I choose to be a good person, then I am a good person.
You can have it any way you want. Good luck out there.
Oh, Doza, you're really dying on this hill.
Literally.
Literally.
Listen, Doza, a child.
We all have our own moral codes. He has his and I have mine. He wants me to respect his. I wish for him to respect mine. And that will be the end of it.
This is not an equal exchange. He's giving you something that you can't get anywhere else.
He said
Listen.
the waters have strange things to possibly strange people. I am very strange, apparently.
You are strange, but all you have to do is say the words.
No, he wishes to put me under his own control by doing a blood magic pact with him.
Well, you have been very rude. We all heard it.
That's fine.
He's asking you to not desecrate.
But I said that I would agree to that, but I will not be put under a spell to do such things.
So you want him to take you at your word, is that?
Yes.
Vivian will step forward and she'll say, "If I promise that I will make sure he doesn't desecrate the corpse, can I do the bloodbound?"
This is not about desecration. You wish to take upon the oath in place of this dishonorable one.
I will, yes.
Why?
I would prefer that you do not.
Because he is still a child and has much to learn about responsibility, and perhaps I can teach him by taking it on.
Do you realize what you are asking?
I do.
You know, we haven't seen your kind in ages.
My kind.
Perhaps I have some of your relatives back home.
You mean other
Elvish.
elves?
Yes.
Oh, not many people know that I am Elvish. She like twirls her hair.
The ears give it away. There are some companions of mine who still guard the dead and honor them even in unlife.
Oh, were you saying something? I tuned out.
What? Talking to Vivian.
You bear a
I
heavy
know.
burden.
No, that was literally me being an asshole.
Yeah.
To this guy.
For sure.
That was a being an asshole.
We know.
You do realize, if you do not act in accordance, your life could be lost in exchange for his.
I do. And Doza, my life will be in your hands.
When I give my word, I mean it. And
Then
it does not require fancy magics.
It is nothing fancy, merely a promise.
Then I am not worried.
It does not require common magics, then.
Then I am not worried. Doza says he is true to his word. Then I am not afraid.
Vivian.
You are as brave as any elf I have ever met. I would agree to this.
You're gonna trust your life.
She'd hold out her hand because she doesn't know.
All right. It looks
Doza's a
towards
creature.
you and then looks towards Doza. Very well. I will take you to give you this task. It will not be forever. Hopefully this one learns to respect the dead. They have much to teach us. And I charge you with ensuring that the one known as Doza respects the dead, does not steal from them, does not desecrate their bodies or their burials. And as he says it, you can see his mouth glow with this faint blue, as if little speckles of runes exit from it. He closes his eyes, inhales, and breathes out. As he does, these blue runes start to appear on your skin. And it takes some time as he kind of, not quite a ritual, but kind of focuses the words of this promise onto Vivian. As you feel this tightness around.
Elias kind of jolts a little bit as he wakes up from standing sleeping up. Looks around a little bit. Leans over to Duncan. Did Vivian just get married? What's going on?
No, she did give her life, though. She did give her life away.
At your discretion, of course. But just for lessons. It needn't be deathly, but it could be for you.
I do have a question, which is,
Yes.
will I be warned if Doza's about to do something stupid?
No. You must prevent
No.
him from doing so.
All right.
Stupid is one thing. Be stupid all you want. That is how you learn.
Don't disrespect the dead.
Disrespecting the dead is another. Honoring the dead in multiple ways can mean many things.
If he
Honoring
learns to honor the dead, does this release her from this bond?
honoring a cattle by slaughtering it, using its bones, using its meat, using its hide. This is honor. Burying what you cannot use would be honor.
So with that logic, using everything from a dead person would also be honoring them, such as their equipment.
No.
No?
They
Oh,
are a
dang it.
person. These animals.
So
different.
life does have different meanings of level to you.
Yes.
Okay,
It
so
would.
where do you draw the line on demons and devils? Are they to be honored, or can we use their equipment?
Demons and devils
I will
cannot
work on
truly
it.
be slain here.
There's no fault.
Okay.
They would need to be in their home plane of existence. Perhaps they may not be able to get back.
Wow, so this guy really knows his stuff.
I do not know. These are things I have pondered for generations.
I don't
How
want
old
to
are you?
I don't want to rush things, but should we heal Doza now?
Doza, if you would have me cast my common magics on you.
Yes, I would appreciate you curing me from my disease, and thank you for your time.
I cannot cure a disease. This is beyond me. I can remove this curse from you, though.
Oh, okay.
As I said, I can heal in one way, but not in others. I am one of few.
Okay. Yes. I think I understand.
I hope you take this
You
seriously.
you
What
do holy
this
magics
elf has
to
done
get rid
for
of the
you.
curse. Oh yes, and I very much appreciate her. Even though I wish she hadn't, and but I will honor my word.
I hope it does not take her death for you to honor it.
Everyone gets to make their own choices.
He almost smiles and looks towards Vivian. Not everyone. Well, the choice can still be made. Wrong choice would lead to... what is wrong and right? The gods know, not I.
Well, I think we each know what is wrong and right when it comes down to it. In the moment, you can tell.
I hope so. As he reaches out his hand towards your shoulder. Kinda, I guess he would have to bend down to get to you. You're just a little cat.
Just a guy.
Be free of this curse of the dead. As you can see his hand glow with this light blue energy as it surges through Doza.
Counterspell.
As he does, Doza, you regain... Well, your maximum hit points goes back up 10. You don't regain those hit points immediately, but your maximum hit points does go back up 10.
Only 10.
And you can be healed. Yeah, the other is not from that curse.
The other is something else from this terrible place.
Yep. He can't. He
How
said
many stacked things does he have on him?
he's still
Too many.
diseased. By the maggots. Yeah.
I thought I cured him.
No, you cured Elias and Vivian.
Yeah, he wants to be diseased because he's a strong little guy right now.
Oh.
I will need Doza to roll me a d6.
You're immediately dead.
No.
3.
Well, maybe.
That is actually the best one possible.
What do you get?
Hooray.
So.
Hooray, question mark?
You'll find out. As he says that, out of the corner of your eye, I would say... tell you what, Duncan, Elias, and Esquire, give me perception checks.
I choose to fail. I don't.
Elias, nat 20.
Nice.
Total of
You
16.
said perception, you say.
It's still a nat 20. It's an automatic pass.
Is it?
No.
Yeah. What? Really?
Yeah, that's not.
I mean, you're gonna get the best possible outcome. I would say if it wasn't for the serious disadvantage, but Elias, you do out of the corner of your eye see someone inching towards the edge of the water as you would just barely notice a large crocodile drifting towards that direction as this woman inching, crawling like army style but slower, towards the water.
I'll call out, "Hey, Gator sees you. Back off."
As you say that, she turns to look. What? You hear a loud splash as a massive 12, 13-foot long crocodile
Oh my god.
dives out of the water and chomps right onto her. This is actually not very far away from you guys. Kara 10 stops immediately. No, not another. And you guys would all hear this low scream, this less of a scream, more of a screaming sigh. And this crocodile kind of just doesn't even do the spin, just kind of takes it and tosses her body towards the water as it starts walking up on the land towards you all. And we're going to roll initiative.
What? Didn't even get time to rest.
Did that count as a short rest, Steven?
I'll say yeah, you can get a short rest. Why not?
Let's go!
Go for it.
It doesn't give me any advantage.
All
Can't
of
be.
us?
An arcade recovery.
Sure, why not? Yeah, you've just been taught. You haven't been doing anything physical.
I'm gonna gain a.
Well, I just
I'll
meant
take
because I just
a
regained
one.
the ability to get health back.
Oh, so no for Dosa in that regard.
What did I roll on that hit die, anybody?
I get a wild shape.
What did you roll on hit die? I don't know. You haven't rolled yet. Or you rolled a 2.
Oh, okay.
It's a big
I'm
gator.
only gonna use one.
You rolled a 7 and a 4. 7 was your first one. Sorry.
Oh, 7 was my first one. Thank you.
And just because it's morning, all of our water is back to 0.
As all of your water goes back to 0. Yes.
Darn.
As Vivian is going
Yeah.
to get the 1 buff for this.
Oh,
Nice.
excellent.
As the crocodile.
Who gave it?
From Patchworks.
Patchworks.
As
Hey,
you
thank
feel someone named Patch giving you inspiration, or you got the
One.
1. The power of 1 compels you. As you have +1 to everything for the next minute.
I do have -6 exhaustion for my exhaustion, so that's great.
And Doza, don't forget to roll for
So question, I had 1 gallon of water.
It's gone.
Okay. That's not enough to.
I already included in your roll. You're
I'm
good.
sorry.
You-
good?
Yeah, so you have 0. Everyone
I
has
didn't
0
roll
water.
initiative, did I?
Yes, please roll initiative.
I don't have to roll extra for.
No, it was
exhaustion?
already involved with those rolls. Your DC
Okay.
was lower.
Oh, okay.
As
14.
yeah,
This thing's massive. Holy cow.
it's a huge crocodile. Biggest crocodile you've ever seen.
I'm gonna hunter's mark it.
All right, Vivian, yeah, you are up first. As we'll go back to this. I like this song, this exotic battle. It's not too in your face. Hunter's marking. Bonus action.
Okay, Dosa, first lesson, do not take items off of any of the human bodies, okay? Thank you.
But I can skin that crocodile correctly.
Yes.
Sweet.
Longbow. Wow, not 1.
Nat
Yeah,
1,
proficient.
your
Do I get
bowstring.
inspiration?
You do get inspiration,
Nice.
but I am going to say your bowstring snaps.
My bowstring snaps?
Yep, you're just going to have to restring it.
Okay. That's all I can do.
All right, that will take us to Elias. As you hear a twang come from behind you in the tent.
A twang in
From-
the tent.
Yeah, from
My bowstring.
a bowstring
snap.
breaking.
You'll just hear, tabarnak.
Are these hostiles as well, or just a croc?
They're commoners. They're this is the commoner token. This is Mindir.
Yeah. I will hold out my hand and shake my finger in a like no at the crocodile. And I'm gonna cast Bane at it.
All right. This croc gets is that a wisdom save? Or charisma, maybe?
It is a charisma save.
All right. So I was thinking it was charisma. Look at me remembering. It got a 1.
That is less than a 13.
It will have minus a d4 on attacks and saving throws. As what does your Bane look like? It's just you wagging your finger. Does anything happen to the crocodile?
He just kind of gets a little lethargic.
All right.
Nothing real visible or anything.
As the croc starts to kind of slow down a little bit. Anything else for Elias?
I will. I'm just gonna move over here from my brother a little bit.
All right. That will take us to Piotr.
Alright, Piotr's gonna steady aim
All right.
and then slingshot that guy.
Launch a stone. At advantage. Nat 20. That hits.
That's pretty cool, Piotr.
So now is someone else inspired from that?
Absolutely. Who would Piotr inspire?
And he has to save. Just with the rules.
Mindir. No, I'm just joking. It's gonna be Duncan.
Dealing
Wow.
21 points of damage as the
Wow.
stone just goes right in the crocodile's eye. You hear this roaring from the croc, this hissing. They hiss, yeah. That's it for Piotr. Like, I think I got it in the eye. And that's what I did to the ogre, remember? I have a thing going. It will take us to Duncan.
Piotra, I've never seen a slingshot do that.
It is the weapon of choice of my people.
Oh my goodness. That was so cool. I'm gonna do a guiding bolt.
Okay.
I'm gonna reach out and send out some starry light toward it. And I'm gonna use that inspiration.
Alright, for that reroll.
Alright.
Hey, that's the best time to use it is right after you get it, because then you can get more.
Oh my god!
Wow. Wow.
Now you're inspired.
No. Well,
What?
yes.
You got
Inspired?
2 ones.
Yes, you are inspired. Yeah, so you don't lose your inspiration. Good news. As the starry wisp goes wide and just the crocodile chomps onto your bolt, exploding
Elias.
light around.
Elias, why'd you stand in front of me like that? You messed me up.
I'm 2.5 feet tall.
Oh god.
Anything else for Duncan?
No.
That will take us to
You've said
Esquire.
enough.
I'm running away, dude. Getting back here. Okay.
Alright.
Gonna touch my forehead, point to the crocodile, mind spike.
All right. You got a nat 1 too.
Nice.
Did it get a nat 1 on its... Oh, no, it got a 1 on its charisma save. It doesn't get nat 1. But it got a nat 1 on its wisdom save. As you spike into this crocodile's head. Roll me some 3d8.
I'm just gonna stop freaking clicking it.
You stop clicking it.
And the character sheet, to be honest.
Good news is the new character sheets will be here soon. They already kind of are if you guys want to play with those eventually. But we'll talk about that later. Go and roll me 3d8.
It says rolling the die.
Well, that's a lie. Well, while we're waiting on that damage,
Wow,
it's getting there. The crocodile is not dead from it, I guarantee you. As it lunges slowly, it will take 12 points of damage. As it lunges slowly towards Elias. Going out for a big old frickin' bite. Getting a 22. Getting a 20 to hit.
Yeah, it'll hit.
As Elias, you take 26 points of piercing damage.
Last goes limp.
As the alligator starts wrestling Elias in its mouth, it's going to whip out with its tail towards Duncan. Actually, he'll throw his knee there. Oof. Elias, you get another point of exhaustion. Yeah, Duncan. Tail's coming your direction. It wants that light, I guess. Getting a 20.
He's off Discord right now.
Oh no! Get back here. Did get a 26 to hit.
Oh, he
Perfect.
doesn't have Bane anymore.
Alright, fair enough. As Duncan, you take 15 points of bludgeoning damage. I need a strength saving throw. As Duncan is knocked prone and takes 15 bludgeoning damage. Taking us to Doza.
Let me see. What am I gonna do?
Is the lion gonna help us?
Find out. He's just
I
going to the
don't
bottom of the
see
round.
him.
Yeah, alright, so
Would it make you feel
I'm
better
going
if I
to
had his turn to him?
Yeah.
get a run, 5,
He's got a
10,
name, Keratin.
15,
Keratin.
and then I'm going to attack.
Alright, 18 will hit. As you punch into or kick into the backside of this huge crocodile
Punch.
for 10 points of bludgeoning damage. It's starting to go into that death roll with Elias in its mouth.
Well, I'm going to disengage.
Alright. As its tail whipping around, you just kind
Actually,
of
I'm
hop
gonna-
over it.
And I'm gonna tell this lady, flee if you cannot fight.
As you can see, she's like slumped over and just like, I'm so tired.
Crocodile! Scoot away. Crawl away.
She kind of does her best to inch away, but you can tell she's also very sickly.
Oh, great. I'm near the diseased people.
Yeah. Or just really old. That will take us to Keratin. Keratin. We'll go with Vivian Doza. And Esquire. As this blue light surges out. I give help. You each kind of get touched by this. You all have Bless.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Is that D4?
Yes, you
Yeah,
get a
D4.
D4 to saves and attack rolls.
Do we have a bless thing?
Oh,
I don't have a
God.
blessing because you guys don't have a cleric.
I do
I
have a
do
blessing,
have a
actually.
blessing.
Okay, maybe I made it just in case. Vivian, that will take us to your turn. Seeing Elias in the maw of this croc and just Duncan getting swept off of his feet. What are you doing?
It's an action to restring my bow away.
I would say so.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna run in.
All right.
Running.
Scimitar is drawn.
Scimitar is drawn. It is hunter's marked. I have everything that I should need to land a hit.
That is true, and you get a D4 +1 because of the 1 buff.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
A 9 is going to be a miss.
Okay. I'm gonna come back with the
The
10.
10 is going to be a miss as you try and swing towards it. It's
Oh, I have inspiration.
You do have inspiration.
Okay, I'm gonna.
What do you have inspiration
gonna-
from?
What did I get? I got it from getting an @1.
When?
Like.
When she broke her bow.
Yeah, when I broke my bow.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Like literally last turn. I want to reroll my scimitar.
Your
main
first one. Gotcha.
Yeah. For
Getting
15.
a 15, that will hit. Roll me some damage.
Okay, I'm gonna dread ambush this one.
All right, dread ambush, hunter's mark, and the 1 buff for 18 points of damage. As the croc got a 15 on its save, it will still take 18 points of damage as you slash into it. This crocodile not looking like a healthy crocodile anymore.
I
You can
will.
see it like it's looking like it's starting to back away a little bit.
Don't you dare run.
Not releasing Elias though.
Oh, it's not releasing Elias.
Nope.
We can do it. Let's go, gang. I will. Should I take a step back? Oh God, no, I'm not going to.
All
I'm
right.
gonna stay. Ugh.
The good news is it can't bite right now.
Yeah,
It does
but
have a
it
long tail.
does have a long tail.
Stay in there.
No, I will move back to Har'Akir.
It will lash out with its tail.
Yep.
Getting an 18 to hit.
It hits.
As you take 18 points of bludgeoning damage. As you kind of get to here, I need a strength saving throw. You get a bless on it. And the 1 buff.
13. I think I fucked up. But strength save?
Yes, please.
Oh my God, another @1.
Nat 1 as you go back, you get
I just
tripped.
fall.
Yeah, you get tripped by the thick crocodile tail.
Jesus.
Elias, roll me a death save, please.
Am I making this with a -8?
I'll say exhaustion doesn't transfer to... I was watching a couple videos debating this. I'm going to say it doesn't transfer to death saves because that is brutal. Alright. I'll take the Piotr.
I love how she just did so much damage and then just turned around and
Just get tripped, yep.
Just trip. All right. So even though Duncan's there, he's prone, so I don't get advantage.
You would still get advantage.
Okay, so he doesn't need to study aim. Awesome.
But
Actually, not. No, he doesn't get advantage. He gets sneak
+2.
attack.
he will get sneak attack, but he will not have advantage. In fact,
Yes.
he'll actually have disadvantage because he's in the crocodile's threatened area.
Oh dang.
That tail.
He whip his tail back up.
He could rush up and stab it, or he could also back up 5 feet and launch a stone.
Go
Yeah,
for
I'm
it.
thinking
Go
he's
full
gonna bonus action disengage
All right,
to get back out of the range of the tail.
he's a rogue, folks. Yeah.
And
As the
then
tail's swirling around, he does a couple of fancy backflips as he's an acrobat.
And then sling attack.
I need to get myself a sling.
Yes, you do. 10 is going to be a miss, unfortunately. As it bounces off the crocodile's hide, as it's just whirling in like a spinny death roll type, not fun tornado. That'll take us to Duncan.
That's all he can do.
Esquire on
Duncan's-
deck.
Duncan's going to stand up, flash with starry light again, assume the form of an archer,
Okay.
and Damn it.
What?
I wanted to shillelagh, but that's a bonus action too. So
You can do do that if you'd rather.
yeah, let me do that instead.
Shillelagh.
Shillelagh.
Bonus action, your staff hums with starry light as you whack at this creature. Hey, 19's gonna hit. For 10 points of force damage as you just bop it on the snoot. Snoot booping. It tries to hiss as you can see it chomps down tighter on Elias.
Oh.
Does it look unhealthy?
The crocodile, I would use the term bloodied for sure.
Okay.
Anything else for Dunk?
That's it for Dunk.
That will take us to Esquire.
Esquire is going to start charging up his fists like he's going Super Saiyan. And send out 4 magic missiles.
4 magic missiles.
Pew, 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 pew. They all hit.
Oh. For
Did I
8,
send too many?
13, 16. No, you perfect. 16 points of force damage as these flying blue fists slam into the side of the crocodile. The spin starts to kind of slow as it's like a washing machine that's broken. Kind of tumbles once and then does another slow tumble. And then slowly it's trying to turn back, showing its belly as you blast
Meanwhile,
these
it
fists
has like a
into it.
unicorn spike in its head.
Yes. As you puncture into its abdomen with these forceful fists. And the crocodile is no more.
Oh,
Hands on the knees, panting.
I would like
Get
to
him
try
out!
to
Just
use
get him
my-
out! Get him out!
Use my turn to stabilize him.
Alright. I'll say between you and Vivian and also Keraten, there's enough people to stabilize Elias.
And Duncan's there too.
And Duncan's also. Well, Elias would have a turn before that, but he did not roll a nat 1 or anything. If you see what I mean.
That is a big one.
That is just one of his minions.
Would you like to cook this for everyone around? Use all the parts? Yes.
Yes, we can cook
Yes.
it. Have a meal for lunch.
dinner for us. I'm heading to bed.
We will see.
Yes.
These waters do not remain untested for long.
We traveled 1 full day to get here. We did not rest.
I know the journey well.
I have a quick question. I'm guessing there are a bunch of more alligators down here in the water that we just
Yeah, you would
that
see
aren't on
you
the
would see
map?
some smaller ones. This one seemed to be more
Okay.
aggressive and willing to.
I didn't know if if
leap
the fight
onto
had if the fight had driven them away a little bit to where we could get some water.
I'd say the danger might be there, it might not. There is a thick or a thin layer of steam or mist covering the edges of the water as well. But I'll say we can cover this next time, as you guys have made it to the White Oasis, and though it isn't quite as much of a respite as you were hoping for, it seems more hopeful, at least. And at least there is water. Maybe it is a chance for some rest in this horrible landscape of sand and shadows.
Thanks for getting Doza here, and Vivian. Thanks.
Vivian
He
has
was-
undertaken a certain kind of curse of her own.
Yep. She's
for
gonna keep
Doze's
an eye on
life.
him.
But Yeah, thanks for
You just
watching,
wanted
folks.
to be a cat lady. That's what it really boils down
The
to.
exhaustion is horrible.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes next time. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned next week. We'll be picking up there next time on
Thanks
next
again,
Wednesday.
Patchworks.
Yes, thanks everyone for the buffs, and
Yes, thanks, Patchworks.
we'll see you next time, folks.
Good night.
Night,
She
night,
100% has
Not
a
a
tramp
minute.
stamp, by the way.